The 2026 Funding Blueprint. How to access $250,000 plus, even with zero LLC history. Most business owners are walking around with $200,000 in unclaimed leverage, and they don't even know it. While the average person is stuck in a 9-to-5 rat race, feeling like they're number one at work but last place at home, the pros are using a secret flash pass to skip the line and get funded today. If you've been told you need 3 years of tax returns to get the bag, you've been lied to. Today, I'm giving you the exact sequence to go from zero history to a 7-figure funding machine.
The foundation? Why you're broke. Let's be real. The average salary in America is around $48,000. If you tried to save your way to $100,000 for a business, it would take you years. And that's if life doesn't happen first. But billionaires like Elon Musk and Damon John didn't wait. They leveraged OPM, other people's money, to buy time and speed. In 2026, the game has changed. Banks have tightened their standards, and the gap between those who have capital and those who don't is widening. If you're not leveraging credit, you'll end up working for someone who does for the rest of your life.
Structure. Phase 1, building the funding-ready profile. Before you walk into a bank, your profile has to tell a story. You can't just have a 700 score. You need a funding-ready structure. First, clean the data. 86% of credit reports have inaccuracies. Make sure your name, address, and social are consistent across all bureaus so you don't trigger manual underwriting. Next, we talk about age. The banks don't like dealing with new profiles. But here's the hack. You can backdate your age by 5 years using tools like BoomPay or Rent Reporters. This instantly boosts your credit history, which makes up 15% of your score. Then you need comparable credit. If you only have a $200 limit on your personal cards, why would a bank give your business $50,000? You need to show them you're true to this, not new to this. Serial entrepreneurs are funding ready from day one.
Phase 2, the credit union secrets.
Stop looking for funding in other people's backyards and start looking in your own. Use Bank Branch Locator to find every bank in your zip code. But specifically, you want credit unions. They are nonprofits, and they want to build relationships, not just extract fees. Let's drop some sauce on the heavy hitters. Alliant Federal Credit Union. They have an open charter, meaning anyone in the U.S. can join. They even pay your $5 donation fee to get in. They offer personal loans up to $100,000 and 0% APR cards for 12 months. First Tech Credit Union, this is a major game changer. Unlike big banks that only look at your score, First Tech will give you a limit based on your cash transactions. Add the bank account with the most activity, and they'll give you the bag based on your flow. Remember, Navy Federal. Everyone knows about them, but are you using the pledge loan? Invest your own money, take 95% of it back the next day, and now you have a primary account with a massive history.
Phase 3, horizontal stacking. The pro move. Most people are frantic. They apply at 5 places and get 5 inquiries on one bureau, which makes them look desperate to the banks. The pros apply horizontally. Listen closely. Experian doesn't know what TransUnion is doing, and TransUnion doesn't know what Equifax is doing. You choose one bank that pulls from Experian, like Chase, one from TransUnion, like US Bank, and one from Equifax, like Truist. You just hit 3 banks for $100,000 total, but on each report, it only looks like you asked for one loan. You can run this sequence multiple times every 3 to 6 months.
Phase 4, the relationship manager hack. If you apply online like the masses, you get a masses approval, usually $5,000 to $15,000. If you want $50,000 to $100,000, you need a relationship manager. Go to LinkedIn. Search for relationship manager at the banks in your area. Send them a direct message. Why does this work? Because these managers have metrics to hit. They need to lend money. When you work through them, you can request the exact amount you want via DocuSign rather than crossing your fingers on a web form. You become an asset to them, and they become your advocate to the underwriters.
Flexibility. Phase 5. Private capital and revenue-based funding.
What if your credit isn't there yet, but your business is making money? You need revenue-based financing. This isn't a trap. It's a tool where your repayments are tied directly to your cash flow. If business is slow, you pay less. No collateral, no perfect credit, just a business that works. And don't sleep on private capital. Look at Boom Supersonic. Sometimes the government's free money comes with too many strings and moves too slow.
The 2035 hindsight. Imagine it's 2035. You're looking back at today. The business owners who won aren't the ones who had better ideas. They're the ones who didn't let the fear of debt stop them from managing the real risk. The real risk isn't borrowing money to grow. The real risk is standing still while your competitor uses capital to run at full speed. In 2026, there is a specific window of opportunity. By 2035, the markets will be consolidated and the moats will be built. If you're waiting until you're ready, you're waiting too late.
The National Funding Network. It doesn't matter if you're in a high-rise in New York or a rural town in the Midwest. The bag is national. Most people think they are limited by their local bank's no, but the truth is you have a massive network waiting for you. First, let's talk about CDFIs. Community Development Financial Institutions. These are the hidden gems of the American financial system. They are designed to inject capital into businesses that the suits overlook. Next, you have the SBA, Small Business Administration. They guarantee the loan, making lenders more likely to say yes. The 7A loan, your go-to for working capital or expansion. The 504 loan, built for acquiring real estate or major assets. If you're a woman-owned, minority-owned, or veteran-owned business, the path is even wider. Free coaching exists through SBDCs and SCORE mentors nationwide. You don't need a massive investment to start. Entrepreneurs go from zero to multi-million by leveraging these structures. The programs are there. You just have to stop playing small. The National Funding Network.
Philosophy. Transformation requires transaction.
You can watch YouTube all day, but you can't ask a video a question. If you're serious about becoming a money magnet, start obsessing over solutions. If you have a 700-plus score and you're ready to build a real sequence, check the link in the description or call 888-653-0124. We're teaching you how to run a real business, not just a play. Stop waiting for permission from a savings account. The bag is waiting. Go get it.